Good evening and welcome to Collector Cars. I'm Lance, your host. With me in the studio, we have a very special guest, Sister Gilchrist. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
All right, good to see you. And our old stand-ins here.
Listen.
Point at you.
I know.
Yeah. Mr. Bill Trier.
Hi, Lance.
And Mr. Bill Merkins.
Yes, sir, and good evening, and welcome to Collector Cars TV.
See, he wants to sit in this seat badly, see?
I see.
And so he's practicing his introduction to the show.
Very good.
You know. First of all, I'm going to mention just a couple of things. I'm going to clarify, I'm getting a lot of emails and phone calls. When I sent out the email blast, I put on there that Kimmel Lumber Show is rescheduled to this coming Sunday, the 25th. But I also put in there that this coming Sunday, the 25th, is the Ave Maria Prep School, which is why Sister's here to tell us about that. So I've got people calling going, how are you going to be in two places at one time? Well, unfortunately, Kimmel Lumber had a rain date, but I didn't. I don't schedule rain dates for the shows. So what we're going to do is I will be at Sarasota Classic Car Museum with the folks from Ave Maria Prep School. Gary Taman is going to be doing the music at Kimmel Lumber in Venice. So it's going to work out just fine, and it's going to be an excellent day. So that's what we're doing. And that is rescheduled, the Kimmel Lumber Show. That's another good benefit show. But let's get with Sister here on a few things. First of all, you are the director of the Ave Maria Prep School.
Yes.
Now, this is for ages kindergarten through?
Ages 6 through 22.
Ages 6 through 22, okay. And basically it says on here, special learning needs.
That's right.
Now, that's a pretty broad spectrum. I keep telling people that you deal with kids who are Down syndrome, kids who are autistic. But you explained to me in the lobby, to say autistic is one thing. There's a lot to that.
Well, we serve children with gifted LD, meaning high intelligence with a learning disability, attention deficits, children with developmental delays, and children within the autism spectrum. We also serve students with mild emotional disorders.
Okay.
Now, the main qualification is that the children are able to follow the Florida Sunshine curriculum. So they're there for an education, but we have a lot of other things going that help them socially
and these are kids that if they were, for example, in a public school system, they kind of just slip through the cracks because the teachers don't have the time there to give them the special treatment and the special time that they need.
Right. We really don't compete with the public school. Children who come to us come because it didn't work for them somewhere else. And so we fit a program that is tailored to them individually.
Right. And years ago, before you had schools like this, these kids went by the wayside. They just never got the education that they needed and that they deserved.
Well, sometimes they had to fit into a certain box in order to succeed.
Yeah. Now, you do get a little bit of help. You mentioned Senator John McKay.
Well, Senator John McKay set up a voucher system for children with disabilities in the state of Florida. It's called the McKay Scholarship. So about half of their tuition is paid through that scholarship.
Okay. But now that also means you don't have any way to cover the other half.
That's right.
So what we're doing is, well, you came out to one of my car shows and said, wow, this is kind of neat. Let's do this and let's see what we can do. I do a lot of benefit shows. Bill and Bill know, what we've done over the years, and we've helped a lot of people, a lot of children. And it's the part of the car shows that I enjoy the most, because it's when you can have fun and somebody benefits from it, that's a pretty cool thing. But we're going to bring all the cars out to the Sarasota Classic Car Museum. They've been gracious enough to host this for us. And you've got Sharon, and I mentioned Sharon because she's the one emailing me.
That's right.
But you've got a host of people who've been getting door prizes and silent auction items. You've got food vendors set up to come out.
That's right.
You folks have really worked hard on this and put a lot of this together.
That's our parents.
Yeah, and the parents in the school. And the thing is that what a lot of the folks don't realize, especially folks who have their kids in public schools, is that they don't have to try to come up with the rest of the money or the rest of the funding. So this is pretty critical to you. Now, this is your first car show?
That's right.
All right. Now, you've done a golf tournament before. Do you do other types of events?
Well, we have barbecues, and there are times when we have a sit-down dinner with silent auction. But we decided to go with this special event this year instead.
And go with that. And they decided on me. guys.
The best.
Absolutely, nothing but the best. Now, you are not, when we say Ave Maria Prep School, what I love the slogan, moved by miracles.
Yes.
That's cool. That is very, very cool. Now, you are not basically associated with one religion or
And we're
one,
open to all religions.
to all religions, and that's a very neat thing too, because a lot of times,
We're faith friendly.
there you go, there you go. Well, hey, they let me do all this, so I mean, they're taking a big chance with me, you know that.
I prayed for you before we came in.
You know, and I've had, and I'm going to tell you, I've had the best day today with things working out for the first time in a month and a half, going, wow, what a day I've had. So thank you, it's working. I really, really do. I'm really looking forward to this. I really am.
Great.
Now, you're going to have some of the kids out there.
Oh, definitely.
And that'd be neat to see these kids and talk to these kids.
Said somebody might take a few of them around in one of the cars. Give them a little
Well,
ride.
you never know. You never know. They had, well, I should have brought you the picture. The first show I did there, they had on the sign, car show and pony rides. What I didn't know is I was the pony. I'm hauling his cart down with my wife in. I told him that I really felt that with the advertising we were doing and that this being a benefit show, that we probably wouldn't, you know, they're not going to bring the pony cart out. I want to make sure we have enough room there for all the spectators and really get people involved in, let's put it this way, you're gonna go home with a smile. You're going to enjoy the cars and the music and all the stuff that's going on, and they're going to go home knowing that they helped these kids.
Fantastic.
You know, I think it's fantastic. You're located out in Mayaca City. We're going to have, Dave is going to put on the screen your website. People can go to your website. People can donate anytime.
That's right.
You were talking to the golf guys who are on the show right before us,
Yes.
and he said, well, how about a golf tournament? You never know where things are going to go. You never know where the connections are going to be. Things happen the way they're supposed to happen. So I'm really looking forward to this. I really would like to see this become an annual event and work with you on this every
Yeah, I
year.
really appreciate it. We're looking forward to it.
Okay. Now we've got to show the people some incredible cars. Now, you
Yes.
told Bill, what was your first car?
Vauxhall,
Vauxhall. And he knew what that was.
of course.
Wow.
Was 1964.
Oh, it was 64.
Yeah, this would be a collector car now.
I guess.
It's a good car, too.
Stick shift.
There you go. There you go. I tell you, I'd like to see, do you have any pictures of that?
I might be able to find one.
Find me a picture of that, and I'll do something really neat on the computer for your office with that.
Great.
In memory of the first car show. All right, here's what we're going to do. Mr. Perkins, roll that footage. Mr. Mergens.
Oh, it's a Camaro.
Yeah, I wonder how that got in there.
Yes.
396?
Uh-huh.
Oh, ho, ho.
Yep. That's a 68, of course. And we haven't seen that car around too much. There's a guy we don't see too much either.
Well, that's an off-brand
Yes.
for you.
An off-brand? No, it's
Well, for you, that's an off-brand.
Well, Ford, yeah.
Yeah,
but
well, you know,
69.
that's my
Mach
kind of
1.
car, Ford.
Yep. Yeah.
He
and
comes
that's
with Mike
Duke.
Thompson.
That's Duke Clancy.
Oh, that's Duke Clancy.
Yes.
Oh, son of a gun.
Yes,
Similar to
Richard
the other one. That
Gernhardt.
car's been in magazines. This is
Nice
Richard
El
Gernhardt.
Camino.
Yep. El Camino. We did a really cool spread with him on cards and stuff. He's got it. It looks like it's out in space. Kind of really cool. Bill
Ah,
Sepox.
Mr. Sipox.
Yes, this is a sweet ride. 1962, of course, Chevy Impala.
Is that a 409?
You know, I think that it is a 409 car, yeah.
I remembered that.
But it
being a
really is
409.
very well done, you know. So this, of course, is Henry's car, the Super Snake. You take a
Yep.
Shelby GT500 and you send it to Vegas, and when it comes back, it is a Super Snake.
Yeah.
I always wanted a set of wheels like that for my 14 Model T.
Yeah. There's
No,
one.
there's a nice Model T.
Yes,
There you go.
yes. And that used to, that Pat,
It was owned by Bill Schaefer.
and now it's
and
Pat
now
Clooney.
it's Pat Cooney, and wow, he took it